So, do you have any insights or not or advice on how companies can internally gamify the content that it's on their company page as well as how their employees use it? I know there's some software out there like Bamboo from Sprout Social, but I wanted to get your thoughts on some examples or some ways in which companies can, hey, if they have employees that I'm all in, I want to do it, what are some of the ways to keep them engaged and motivated?
Look, the first thing that we've got to start with on any program is to have the CEO involved. So, whoever's at the top of the food chain, they have to be a part of this process. Why? Because the rest of the business looks to them to copy their behavior. So, if the senior leadership team aren't involved in this process, I tell you what happens. The marketing team might set it up. It might be a really great program and they'll put so much effort into it, and then they'll realize that nobody else is doing what they ask. And 3 months later, everybody's deflated. They say LinkedIn doesn't work, and then they give it up. Now, why I say put the senior leadership team to lead from the front. Number one, if they've got buy in, it means the teams have the right resources and time available to them to support their time on LinkedIn. Now, it's all well and good to say, hey, create your personal brand as an employee and go out and become an employee advocate for the company. Now, that sounds great in theory, and I'm a huge fan of it. But in reality, most people are petrified of getting out and doing that stuff. So, if you've got someone in your business that is prepared to go out on LinkedIn and wants to build their brand, support them. Now, that support and gamification of it could be as simple as whoever gets the most impressions that week, maybe gets extra time at lunch or gets an acknowledgement or a gift card or something. But in my experience, a simple acknowledgement and thank you goes way further than anything else because it's that recognition from people that are important in the business coming back and saying, we notice what you're doing. Now, I've had some fun in the past where you could set up, awards for people who get the post with the most reach. You could get the support, different posts of, you liked the most posts or you commented on the most posts, because I don't want everything on LinkedIn to become around the numbers of particular posts, because it's something that ultimately we don't have a lot of control of, and it takes some time to build up that experience. So reward the good behaviors. There's a piece of software called Octopost. If you've got a lot of money and you can afford, to spend, I think it's about 10,000 US or something a year. So it's not cheap. But if you're at a company that's of a reasonable size, it's brilliant. You can trace and track everything, and that becomes like next level. So if you've got a bigger team and a bigger company, that makes sense. Smaller companies, like I said, it might be an extended lunch break. It might be go home early on a Friday. It doesn't have to cost money. But like I said, make it fun. But the acknowledgement is the key piece on any program that you build.